Today I want to show you how to make the perfect pumpkin roll. I know they can be a little bit intimidating, so I want to give you a few tips and tricks on how to make that perfect spiral with the cream cheese icing. I'm going to start with my Ankerstrom mixer fitted with the globe whisk attachments, and we're going to start with our eggs. We're going to start on the lowest speed. I love this mixer because it is a top load mixer, so I can see what's going on. I can add stuff to it, and I can scrape the sides down all without having to move the head of the mixer out of the way, which is kind of like a KitchenAid style mixer. Now that I've got my 3 eggs in there, I'm going to go ahead and add a cup of granulated sugar. While the sugar and eggs are whipping, I'm going to go ahead and mill my flour real quick. I weighed out 110 grams of soft white wheat. Now that our eggs and sugar are good and mixed, we're going to add our pumpkin puree to the mixer. Again, I love this top load. Okay, to my flour, I'm going to add some more of the dry ingredients like our baking powder and baking soda. So I'm going to do a half a teaspoon of each, the baking powder and the baking soda. All of my spices. So I've got cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and ginger, and then as well as my salt. I'm going to go ahead and add those in there. I'll take a whisk and kind of stir my spices in. We're ready to add our flour to our pumpkin and egg mixture that's in the mixer. Okay, it looks like our mixture's just about ready, so we're gonna prepare our jelly roll pan. For a 10 by 15 jelly roll pan, so you just wanna make sure and line the bottom, make sure it's covering the entire bottom of the pan, because anywhere that the batter touches the bottom of the pan, there's a chance it'll stick. Next, we'll take the beaters out of the Ankerstrom mixer. As you can see, they come out really easily on the top, just like this. Now that we have it just the right thickness, you're gonna wanna tap the bottom of your pan, or you can hit it on your counter. It's just gonna help it level out even more. I like to put it on the middle rack so that it's not too close to the top or too close to the bottom. It'll give us the most even bake. Okay, we've pulled our pumpkin roll from the oven, so now we're gonna prep our towel. So you want a cotton or linen, like tea towel type towel to do this on. You don't want a terry cloth or something that's going to lose fibers or shed into your pumpkin. So we're gonna dust that generously with powdered sugar till it's coated. Okay, once our pumpkin roll comes out of the oven, we wanna go around the edges, and I've already kind of done this, and we wanna make sure and loosen it up so that we know there's no spots where it's stuck to the bottom of the pan. Maybe the parchment moved, or we've got a spot where it didn't get sprayed well. Okay, now we have it all unstuck. The most important part here is do not hesitate. If you hold this straight up and it falls out, it'll crumble. So don't hesitate, just flip it right over. It's gonna make a powdered sugared mess. Okay, now we're gonna pull that up. As you can see, it came out really well. You wanna roll your parchment away from the cake. So pull it straight back on itself. That'll keep it from kind of sticking. Okay, now that we've got the parchment pulled off of the cake, we just want to take the end of our tea towel and roll your pumpkin roll up in the towel. So as you can see, it is all rolled up. So now we're gonna place this in the fridge, preferably overnight, but for sure for a couple of hours. You want it to completely cool. That's how it's gonna unroll the best without cracking, is to be completely cool. Okay, now we're ready to fill our pumpkin roll. You want to take your cream cheese icing and add it as you're slowly unrolling your pumpkin roll so that the pressure of the weight of the cake doesn't crack the pumpkin roll by pulling it back too hard. As you can see, I'm pulling the towel off of the pumpkin roll as I'm unrolling it. Make sure you get a little bit of icing right up under that lip of the pumpkin roll at the very end, and then you're going to start to roll your pumpkin roll back up. Roll the pumpkin roll back up the same way it was rolled in your towel, using the towel to help you push the pumpkin roll back up over itself. Once you have it completely rolled up, dust a little powdered sugar on a piece of parchment and fold it over itself. Using a ruler, press the pumpkin roll and the parchment to apply pressure and tighten the pumpkin roll up. Always dust with a lot of powdered sugar, and then cut the ends off so you get that perfect clean edge of the spiraled pumpkin roll.